Right now, the roads and runways up here are just wet. In fact, we've even seen a few peaks of sunshine, believe it or not, but that certainly wasn't the case earlier when a storm shuttered the airport here. Snowflakes were about the only things airborne here at the Dayton International Airport this morning.
Just another great day in the Midwest.
Runways were populated with more plows than planes as a combination of snow and ice shut down the airport for about an hour.
The friction values on the runways tested to be way below the accepted rate.
The snowy scene stranded passengers and their families who passed the time however they could.
So it's not bad. It's nice to watch people go by.
Steve Perry was waiting on his 15-year-old granddaughter who boarded her plane and was supposed to fly out around 6 a.m. only to have to go back to the gate because of the shutdown runways. The news that her flight had finally been canceled came while we were interviewing her family.
Yeah, we'll go back home and reschedule it.
Passengers later on had a little more luck. Fred GRIZARD showed up to find his 10:30 flight on time.
You know, we knew that we'd get out of here eventually because the front's coming through in just a matter of when they clear the runways. So really weren't concerned a lot.
Because he had a backup plan in case his day in the Midwest became a long one.
Hey, Dayton's a nice place to spend the night.
I don't think anybody's going to be spending the night here tonight, at least I hope not, but it could be a bit of an adventure trying to rebook some of those flights, and hopefully when those people are able to finally fly out, they're headed someplace warm and away from all of this stuff. Jordan Burgess, 2 News on your side.
And you're advised to check your flight status before you leave home. You'll find the latest from any airport in the country, even Dayton International, with our Flight Tracker app. It's under the traffic tab at WDTN.com. Winter weather has been a factor for a lot of drivers, and troubles will probably continue throughout the day. We begin in Dayton. That's where a lot of drivers, including those behind the wheels of buses, had trouble getting up the hill near Princeton at Philadelphia Drive in Dayton. Crews are also in the downtown area clearing walkways this morning. Those walkways were coated before snow even arrived, coated with rain. A lot of people could hear the heavy showers pounding roofs and windows. All the water makes for slushy conditions, which can also make roads and walkways even more dangerous. We have proof of that from Huber Heights. That's where some cars look more like bumper cars. Chaos followed drivers along I-70 as several cars slammed into guardrails. Here's the exit near the 202 exit. To Springfield, that's where thick snowflakes coated State Route 72. Drivers had to slow down because Clark County was under an ice alert. That warning has since expired, and sheriff's deputies warned drivers that a lot of roads and overpasses were iced over. Numerous accidents were reported. All that snow and ice brought a pole tumbling on Willow Road in Springfield. Crews pulled out the big equipment, including a bulldozer, to clear the area. The noise was a problem to some local residents, but they got the road cleared.